What's up, Kenra? It's me, Lo Wheeler, your color brand ambassador, and I'm super excited to welcome you into the Wheeler Davis salon. I have my girlfriend, Dani, in, and as you can see, we're dealing with a little bit of regrowth and maybe some mineral deposit in dull down blonde. So I'm gonna bring my bestie and salon partner in, and we're gonna show you a sneak peek of how we're gonna approach her color working in teams. So Kayla and I will be working simultaneously. This is how we often work at the Wheeler Davis salon. So I thought it would be really fun to show you how we are able to do that. With Daniela's hair, she has a pretty classic blonde, super high dimension, very pale. So what we've done is we've subsectioned her hair so that Kayla and I can work pretty cleanly. How we'll foil her today is alternating basically very thin, fine panels and with some teasy tip outs and open air. So we're gonna lay the foundation with the panels first and let her hair lift at the regrowth. And then we'll tip out all of that blended kind of old blonde that we're seeing. So Kayla's gonna start in the back section. I'm gonna start right above the ear next to the temple, and then I'll be working back and forth. For this, we're using Kenra Blue Powder Lightener plus 30 volume. I love adding as much detail with these heavy foils as possible. I like to use very fine sections for the maximum level of lift. And as we work as a team, we're making sure to check in with each other to be able to mimic each other's patterns. As you can see, some of the sectioning in the back are very fine slices. This is gonna give us maximum coverage in minimal time frame. Even though this is a heavily detailed job, we're able to move pretty quickly just by using slices. This creates a ton of impact. Now that I've put in all these slices on each side of the temple, I'm changing my position into a little bit more diagonal. You can see where going in at a fan-like angle is gonna capture her money piece area and like create a little bit more dimension as I move throughout this section. So I'm gonna be laying in the slices at a soft diagonal from this point forward. As we continue to work, we're making sure to mix a fresh lightener and fresh developer. It's so important to be able to control your chemicals. It's just as important as the technique that you choose, is knowing how and when to remix. As we move towards the top of each section, our goal is to work from slices and switch up our pattern into a fine weave. This is gonna make the shadow rooting process way easier and diminish a harsh line of demarcation because we're seeing some of her natural base color incorporated into the pattern. Now we're adding extra detail by mixing a fresh batch of blue powder lightener with a lower volume. For this, we're looking at 20 volume just to bump up her previously lightened hair and give her a nice tip out effect. With this many foils, it's really easy to get a lot of extra body heat trapped in between each section, which makes the process accelerated. So you just have to keep your eye on each foil and pull them as you work. Check out these gorgeous results we were able to create working in tandem. So just a little recap, we pulled out her foils as they developed to a really nice level 9-10 blonde. We were able to rinse her out and shadow her with an 8 in UA, and then we did an all over glaze with half 9 PV, half 10 V for this beautiful soft look. If you love this tutorial and you want to watch more, please subscribe to the Kenra Professional YouTube where you can see more tutorials from educators like me or other specialists in different genres. It's really fun. You'll really love it. You can follow me on social media at @low_Wheeler-Davis. And you can follow my beautiful hair bestie at Kayla Stagg Hair. See you next time.